Miami fans, Michael Irvin is loose, man. Somebody didn't let him loose. He on the internet going crazy. So, and I could understand it too, to be honest with you. So, I started watching his video earlier today, and I stopped about after 2 minutes or so, and I said I gotta go and do a live reaction on this because he's going somewhere that we have to see live, and we got to record this reaction. So, basically, somebody has a podcast called Facts Over Feelings Podcast, and they gave a little shade, maybe even a little disrespect to Michael Irvin, Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders. And Michael Irvin just not having it. He's protecting his own legacy and he's protecting his era, which I can respect. He going smooth off on this thing. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Jay-Z once said, "Don't argue with fools because from a distance you can't tell who is who." Michael Irvin said, I'm going to be a fool today because I got plenty of time. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I'll stop every now and again, just give my thoughts on some of this stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
What's up, locker room? Let me share something with you today. Because I woke up, I put toothbrush to tooth, I looked in the mirror and I talked to me today. And I do that every day. Before I pick up my phone and allow social media to invade my person and my space. So I'm glad I did it the way I did it, but that I did it still won't get me off what I saw when I first got on social media today. The first thing I saw that popped up on my phone was this dummy. This mother brother right here on Facts Over Feeling podcast talking about Deion Sanders couldn't play and cover the receivers today. Talked about the speed of the receivers today making a difference in this game. And then he said, you know, Deion didn't play against guys like today. I mean, the guys today can really run fast. Deion didn't have to go against really fast guys. And then this mug puts my picture and Jerry Rice's picture up.
Prime wasn't covering the people that these boys are covering either. He's in an era where he's a fucking alien or somebody from the future that was dropped off in the wrong time.
But he could come in this time and
Yeah,
still
because
ball.
he can ball in this time. That's what I'm saying. Like, the receivers from back then.
Might not be prime though.
What he gonna be?
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, you got a lot of people. You got a lot of guys. You got to line up every week.
Every week.
Yeah, I
against
get
an
it.
elite wide receiver.
I get it, but shit.
Yes. These guys
Yeah,
that he
elite
played
ball.
against weren't that fast, bro. Like,
I don't know though.
they were stronger, but they weren't that fast. These guys, no. They big, they fast, they can jump.
Are you shitting me? I'm like, are you shitting me? Oh, wait. Oh, let me. We are the two most accomplished receivers in the history of this game. When you're talking about the most important things, championships, and your stupid ass talking about running fast, like people weren't running fast back then. Are you shitting me? Why do you talk on a microphone? Why do you have a microphone? What the hell are you talking about? I don't even know your name. And I certainly don't know your game because you don't. I don't see you every year with a gold jacket in that Hall of Fame room. I don't see you anywhere great players are. So who the fuck are you to talk about what? Deion Sanders couldn't cover these guys today. First of all, I'm gonna do just like the airlines tell you. What does the airlines tell you when you're on the airline? If we have a problem, put the mask on yourself, then put it on your kids or any loved ones who are with you. So I'm going to save me in this dumb shit, and then I'm going to talk about time in it and save him from this dumb shit. Let me tell you something, Holmes. Let me tell you something. And the Bible says, he that argues with a fool may be considered a fool, but I'm ready to be a fool today.
Straight up.
Dude, do you really know what you're talking about? Do you really have any clue? at what you're talking about. You think there were not fast guys in the league when I played? You think Tyreek Hill can outrun an Olympian like Bullet Bob Hayes, who played before me? You think he can outrun the Ronaldo Nehemiahs who tried to play in this game? You know why he tried? Because they wanted speed in the game, but other things were required when we played. You must get to run around and play fucking 7-on-7 touch football. We had pain in our game, and y'all don't even know shit about pain.
Every busy.
Route you got hit. Even running around in the middle of, you could get tapped by those linebackers. They took all of that out the game because y'all asses were soft, and you couldn't take it.
That's still true today. Like, I just did a video about Danzy. What's his name? Mekhi Danzy, who plays for Florida State. He's a 400-meter record holder in the ACC, and everybody's talking about how great of a football player he is because he can run the 400-meter dash. I'm like, that doesn't matter in football. Like, speed is only one part of football. If you put somebody like Malachi Toney on the field and compare him to Danzy, Malachi Toney can't run a 400 nearly as fast as Danzy can, but Malachi Toney is multiple times the football player that Danzy is because he can do everything else so well. People think speed is all there is to football. Sure, speed is important, but it's just a small part of it. It's a small part of the sport.
You come from a damn era of everybody gets the trophy in NIL where nobody fights for a starting job. I ain't started. I'm going to go leave and start somewhere else. Get the fuck out of my face talking noise until you know what you're talking about. I will dominate this era of football. Dominate. Football's not about running fast. It's not about speed. It's about getting the job done. It's about getting the job done. And you gonna tell me you know somebody that got the job done better than me? Better than Jerry Rice, that you gonna use our picture and trying to make your point? Are you stupid?
You know, remember I did a video last year, or I think it was last year, where I did like my favorite 100 Miami Hurricanes of all time. I counted them down from 100 all the way to number 1. My favorite of all time is Ed Reed. You can't see this out of picture, but his autograph helmet is right here, autograph Miami helmet. But my number 2 favorite player of all time for Miami is playmaker, Michael Irvin. Like, he was a monster. And I'm not just talking about in college. I'm talking about in the pros, a monster. Skip Bayless, till this day, says, like, up until this day, right now, says Michael Irvin is the best wide receiver of all time. He says, I know everybody crowns Jerry Rice. Fair enough. But he's like, what I think, playmaker, best wide receiver of all time is what Skip Bayless says. All time.
Or are you stupid? That's why I hate everybody got a podcast. Everybody got a voice. And everybody don't know what the hell they're talking about. There was separate from ball, separation from the football. And it was allowed. It was encouraged. It was actually praised when you knocked somebody out. If anybody hit your asses, they'll suspend them for 3 weeks. You couldn't even play when I played the game. And some of these fucks you're talking about, they couldn't even play when we played the game. And even to tap on to how dumb you are and how stupid y'all asses are with oh my God, when you started talking about, well, Deion couldn't play with these guys. I want to see him play with some real fast guys. See if he can play with all these speed guys. And then the first 2 examples you bring up was Chad Johnson and Justin Jefferson, who are not fast guys. So right. I'm sitting here saying, what the hell is he talking about? I don't mind you being stupid. I don't mind you being dumb. I don't mind you not knowing what the fuck you talking about, but keep my name out your mouth when you don't know what you're talking about. Keep my name and my image. Don't try to shit on my work when I won championships on every level. On every level. When they can knock niggas out. I call passes in the midst of pain. Y'all don't do that. Y'all ain't never had to do that. So shut the hell up.
Oh, shucks.
Y'all ain't never had to do that. So shut the hell up.
Oh, boy.
Motherfuckers trying to shit on my career, on what I have done. You or none of these fucks could play and do the things I did. So shut the hell up.
It's a fact.
Sick of this shit. I take it. I listen. When everybody come out where you caught more pass, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about none of that. I won championships. That means I went in and made plays where pain lived. Y'all can't do that. Y'all ain't never did that. Y'all don't have to do that. You don't practice work.
I do think it's important to note, like, people like me, I play high school basketball. I could not play college or professional sports. So when it comes to that, people like me who sit behind these mics and talk and give our opinion, I do think that we should be heard, but at the same time, we should be smart enough to know when to shut up and listen. Whenever a pro athlete, a former pro athlete, or someone who has done a particular skill at a level that we just could not reach, we have to shut up and listen. We have to. I don't know who these guys are that's in this podcast. I do believe they're former athletes, but this is a Hall of Fame wide receiver, one of the best players of all time who's talking to you right now. So I hope they don't try to get online, try to make a follow-up YouTube video and say something crazy to Michael Irvin. We got to learn to shut up and know when to stop talking. If Michael Irvin is telling me something about football, I'm not saying anything in response to it because he's done it at a level that I've never even dreamed of doing it. So we got to know when to stop talking. We got to know when to listen.
Worth the shit. You don't take no hits. Anybody touch you, you throw a flag. You understand what I'm saying? Stop, man. Stop. I ain't trying to put nobody down, but I ain't gonna stay down and let you put me down. Are you joking? Are you joking? Dude, I'll catch 200 passes in today's game. Literally 200 passes a year. A year. I ain't never catch a pass behind the line of scrimmage in my whole career.
That's crazy.
All my passes were up the field in the midst of pain.
That's crazy.
And I caught them anyway. And I caught them every day, and I caught them every kind of way. And
so many passes are wide receiver screens nowadays. That's a good point.
So I don't care that you stupid. I don't care that your ass is ignorant. And I don't care that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But don't use my fucking image. Don't use my image. Don't use my image. And don't use Jerry Rice's image. Use somebody else. I don't know if you did it or your producers, but whoever did it, shit on y'all. I'm lost the whole idea of what it takes and what it is. That's what's wrong with what's going on right now. That's what's wrong. Everybody pulled one element out of the game. Oh, he can run, and you think he can play. Ronaldo Nehemiah. These are Olympic athletes. Olympic athletes. Ronaldo Nehemiah tried to run through that zone in the NFL, and he met God that day. He met God that day. These jokers you talking about nowadays, they don't have to see God. I had to go see God to make plays. That's right. I had to go. That means you got to go look death right in the face and say, I'm going to make this play anyway. Y'all don't have to do that. They can't touch you until after you catch the pass. Well, they separated us from pass, and I still caught it. Damn.
That's real, though.
I call myself every morning when I wake up and
That's
look
real.
in the mirror when I put toothbrush to tooth and say, you are the man. Go have a plan and win the day. And you disturb all of my peace with the first thing I pick up is this mess. This mess. And this is why I don't even go on social media when I first wake up. I have to go calm myself, but I would not have you shitting on my accomplishments. And you're going to put me and Jerry Rice up. We are the two most accomplished receivers ever.
Facts.
in the National Football League. That part you do have right. But the rest, you know not what you're talking about. And shit like you and people like you should not be able to talk to anybody. How can you take them where you did not go? A championship. How can you tell them what you do not know? Courage. Nigga going to catch a slant when running lock trying to take your head off. You don't know it. And all the dudes you talking about, they can run off fast. They don't know it. Oh my God, man. Look at, man. Oh, man. Dude.
He's speaking facts, though. Speaking facts.
If my phone ever send me anything else from your dumb ass, I'm going to break my phone. If the algorithm ever sends it, I don't want to hear it. Let me put the mask on my boy Deion Sanders.
Oh, man.
Deion could play in this era and in any era. And all these jokers you call top corners today ain't Deion Sanders. If they're playing today, they are not Deion Sanders. I would love to see your top corner right now and the things I would do to your top corners in this league right now. They think they are physical. They know not about being physical. I would be way more physical than them. I ain't gotta outrun them. This is not a fucking track meet. It's
Straight
a
up.
football game.
Straight up.
You play corner, your job is to cover me, and it will not be possible.
Whew.
There's more.
Can you imagine trying to stop somebody who has this mentality? Like, for real. Like, this is like alpha mentality, super alpha mentality. This man said, your job is to cover me, and it is not possible. You cannot do it. That kind of mindset, like, that is what creates these Hall of Fame NFL players. Everybody in the NFL is in NBA, professional sports. They are incredibly competitive. And they were all the best player in their state, the best player in their whole region. Everybody in the NFL was like everything when they were coming up in high school. So all they knew is complete dominance. That's all they knew. They get to the NFL, and a lot of those players get dominated in the NFL. But there's a small percentage, a tiny fraction, who have the mindset and the work ethic like Mike Irvin, who says, I don't care who you are, you will not be able to stop me. You cannot stop me. It is impossible. I can't even tap into that type of mind. It's as competitive as I am. I can't even contemplate that type of mindset. It's crazy and it's incredibly rare.
More to the game than line it up, pew, and running. I can't believe I'm even giving you this much time. Do you know the kind of athlete Deion Sanders were? Do you know what he was? Do you know what he was? Do you have any idea what he was? To say he won't be able to do what he did then, now it's asinine in all its ways. In all its ways. This game is easier now than it was then. They praise you get knocked out. They highlighted you get. I was on the set with ESPN. We used to have a segment called Jacked Up. He got jacked up. Everybody got knocked out. We put it on a highlight reel the next week. Yeah. If you do that now, they'll remove. If your network did it, the NFL will remove you from doing any games because y'all asses are soft ass pillows. So please, man, please. I don't mind you being stupid. I don't mind you being dumb, but you will not put my name in it. You will not put my game in it. You will not put my legacy in it, and you will not put Deion in that shit. Talk what you know, or shut the fuck up. We put BTA all day, belt to ass all day, and something like let me stop wasting my time and get to my day. You know what? You Please.
Hey, somebody let Michael Irvin loose. Somebody please corral Michael Irvin. Oh my goodness. He got so busy on them, it's crazy. Again, he's my second favorite hurricane of all time. Of all time. That was one of the best rants I've ever seen in my life. That was crazy. And I knew it was gonna be pretty good. I watched like the first couple minutes, I'm telling you, and I said, hold up. Let me stop this so I can go and look and watch this thing live on the channel. And I want to make sure that y'all saw this. I'm sure a lot of y'all did see it already, but my goodness, did he give it up or did he give it up? All right. That's all that I got for y'all today, man. I totally understand where he's coming from, though. We've all accomplished things in life, and we've had people who come around behind us trying to diminish that or try to minimize what we did. And it's one thing to try to talk bad about things that we've accomplished, but when somebody tries to when someone tries to diminish the hard work that you put in, you cannot ever diminish the work that I put in. That is the thing that frustrates me and the thing that frustrates Michael Irvin, obviously, because he knows the kind of work he put in to get those results. So when you try to say, oh, it's not that big a deal, man. They really couldn't do anything now. Whatever. But then whenever you stop and you think about it, you go, man, is he like talking bad and ignoring all the work that I put in behind the scenes to accomplish these things? That is what frustrates a lot of folks like myself, Michael Irvin, probably you. So anyway, let me go ahead and get off of here, man. I just thought that was hilarious and I had to show that to y'all. So please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to continue building this thing one like and one subscription at a time. All right, so take care. God bless. Peace.